This is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. I'm your host, Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk some old school NBA basketball. Now, you know what time it is? It is old school NBA time, and the topic of today's video is how Michael Jordan punished a single player. Now, we all know that Michael Jordan, at least in my opinion, is the GOAT, and he had some games where he was literally on fire, but of course there were also games where he literally destroyed a single player. And this is what we're going to take a look at in this video. But before we get to that, let me give a quick shout out to all the Patreons. Thanks a lot, you guys, for supporting the show. It's really appreciated. And I would say, without any more blah blah, let's get right into today's episode. Now, the first player that we're going to talk about is Anthony Peeler, and this is going to be the way how I will approach this video. Now, obviously, we know all the stories about Michael Jordan lighting up a single player, but I also want to show you some actual game footage. But for the story, let's hear what Byron Scott, former teammate of Anthony Peeler, had to say.
You guys remember Anthony Peeler?
Yes.
Okay, so
out of Missouri, right?
Out of Missouri.
Yeah.
So we got Chicago Bulls coming in town, and unfortunately, I got a sprained ankle, and so.
Did you say fortunately you
unfortunately,
do? Oh, okay.
Unfortunately. I enjoy guarding Mike because he was, the one thing I did with Mike is I never got him pissed off. He make a shot, you say, good shot, Mike. You don't talk trash to him so he can go off for 60. You try to kill him with kindness.
Yeah.
You don't try to talk trash to him. So they're getting off the bus. We're done with shoot around and we're walking out and MJ says, B. Scott, what's going on? I said, what's up, MJ? He said, man, I hear that you're not playing tonight. I said, no, I sprained my ankle. He said, who's guarding me? I said, Anthony Peeler. He said, 50. So I told Anthony Peeler, listen, MJ, he's probably gonna go for about 50 tonight on you. So just don't piss him off. Just be cool. He ended up with 54.
And they have to change what they're doing. They're going under the screen, and he's just stepping back, and it's a clear jump shot.
Speaking of clear jump shots, Michael Jordan now has 10 to shoot. Michael spots the open shot over Peeler, and Jordan has 14, having a field night.
And the next player that we're going to take a look at is Clyde the Glide Drexler. Back in the early 1990s, Clyde Drexler and MJ really had a rivalry going on. Why? Well, because people consider Clyde Drexler to be the Michael Jordan of the Western Conference. And Michael Jordan, being Michael Jordan, obviously did not like that, especially when some people said that Clyde Drexler might just be as good as MJ. So Jordan dealt with the situation how Jordan deals with those kind of situations.
Clyde the Glide says we're the two best in the game, but I'm not getting into a war of words with Mike.
Clyde was a threat. I'm not saying he wasn't a threat, but me being compared to him, I took offense to that.
I'm working for NBC. I'm covering the finals. So the night before game one, we were at Michael's house playing cards, and he said, you know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm gonna give it to this dude.
Michael Jordan facing Clyde Drexler. Jordan, three-point land.
So he hit that first three, and then here come the second one. The third one.
Three-point field goal. Michael Jordan with 4 3-pointers and a half has tied the NBA Finals record.
Michael didn't want anybody to have nothing over him.
Now for the next story, it involves Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal. And obviously both players played on different positions, but like Michael Jordan's mindset again, he wanted to prove the world that Shaquille O'Neal might be the second best player in the NBA, but when he was a rookie or in his second season, many people were saying that Shaq might be better than MJ in the next couple of years. And MJ, being MJ, had a different opinion. Let's have a look.
Look at that big back to 1993, his first trip to Chicago. And
that's a charge. Oh, that's barbecue chicken.
29 and 24.
Oh, that's a big
for
number.
Shaq, 64 for MJ.
Yeah, 64.
64 what?
Like combined with rebounds, points.
64 points.
And you know what? Since the statute of limitations is
and Orlando won the game in overtime.
What? Since the statute of limitations is up, I was terrified out there.
Were you really?
Yeah.
You were scared of MJ?
Yeah.
You gave him 20? Long? For how long? Right when you took the floor?
No, the whole game. Because one, he's the greatest player. Two, I was worried about him dunking on me and I have to go back and, face the fellas. And then three, he was just so hot. I was like, man, this dude, like, the stuff that I saw when I was in college on TV, it's like really.
Quick reversal as Jordan looks to come off the screen and does. He'll fire again. Oh, yeah. An open three. It's up short. Got his own rebound. On a baseline. Put it up again. Yes, and he's fouled. Oh, Nick Anderson with his third foul. And Shaquille O'Neal was closing fast. 30 points to Jordan. Michael from 12. Yes. He's got his fifth. Turns and faces. Shot clock at 7, 6, and whoa!
We played in college, and so I used to, like, sometimes before the game, before the night before, we, go eat or go to his hotel room, and he was really mad at Reggie Theus because when he got traded, when Reggie got traded, Michael was the draft pick coming in, and Reggie was like, "There's no guy who can replace me that's a rookie." So he said, "Just tell Reggie that I'm going to get 45 tonight." So I went to the locker room. I said, "Reggie." Michael said he's going to get 45 tonight.
Theus on the dribble, off to the right, takes it in, and Jordan steals the ball. Here's Michael Jordan on the drive. In on Joe Clyde, all the way to the hoop, scoop shot. A spectacular play by Michael Jordan.
So he ended up with 43. And so he comes into the locker room. He said, "I didn't get 45, but you got to come to Chicago." Like, now that's supreme confidence.
And the next story involves Michael Jordan and John Starks. Now, John Starks is definitely one of the better defenders when it comes to guarding Michael Jordan. But when Jordan had his comeback in 1995, when he came back from baseball, he wanted to prove that he could still compete on a high level. John Starks, being a competitor, wanted to prove that he could still guard Michael Jordan. But at the end, the result was, let's say, a little bit different. Let's have a look.
Magical, mystical Jordan Road Tour, 1995.
I didn't want to come in with the intensity so high that I couldn't meet it because I've been away from the game for 18 months.
Michael comes back to New York City. He loves playing in this gym.
And as he made his return to the Garden, Michael found a familiar foe was waiting for him.
Prior to his premature retirement, nobody guarded Michael Jordan straight up better than John Starks.
Now Starks would have another chance to display his defense against Jordan. But it was clear from the beginning that on this night, there would be no stopping Michael.
Michael Jordan has the jump shot falling here tonight.
That first quarter, I knew we had something going. When I started hitting all the jump shots, and I could read Starks' every move. I basically had him at my disposal in a sense.
They're going to keep going to the well with Jordan and Starks. My, oh my. It was like Starks wasn't even there.
And he continued his onslaught from just about everywhere on the court.
Jordan off the turnover. Puts the move on Starks. Yes, and it counts. Michael Jordan with his most spectacular basket of the half.
In just the fifth game of his comeback, he was already looking like the Jordan of old.
So I came in with some low expectations, and next thing you know, they grew to be huge expectations.
And here's the post-up by Jordan. Off the spin!
Would he have made that look any easier? And did you ask, is he back? Oh, come back! Jordan working on Starks. Got him in the air. Michael Jordan has 55. He had to work for them.
Alright, you guys, that was it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the content. If so, please leave a like and also subscribe to the channel if you're new to the show. Alright, so you all stay healthy. Hope to see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine. Take care and see you next time.
But Michael had always possessed a keen sense of drama, and in this, his return to center stage, he gave the audience a surprise ending.
Michael was